Welcome guys to Phylum Predicts. I'm your Phylum admin, and another day for that of August 2024. We want to bring you the predictions for today. It's so unfortunate that we have not uploaded this video very as early as we should. Reason being, we have really tried to record the video since morning, trying options that we could find, but most of the software that we were using, guys, all of them actually were crashing down in the midst of the recording. Okay, so we were trying maybe to find the files and maybe do some simple cuts and post them, but we couldn't. They couldn't even render even the video itself. So we were just left to try out more options and try solving the issue. But lucky enough, we have this software. Let's see if it will work as well and take us through the whole video itself. So we had already even posted. We had already even done results analysis for the game yesterday. You remember yesterday we actually even did the results. We did actually a 16 out of 18 results. We did that's actually an 88% winning rate out of yesterday. Only two games that lost in totality. Only two games, this game and a game right here. The full time ones, you remember when we say the over 1.5, they all gave in with an over 1.5. See there, right here from also the previous video. Okay, so having said that, guys, I would like now to take you direct into today's prediction and still remind you that probably this video such this issue might be solved is if most of you joins the Discord community, because we have already posted to the Discord community. If we actually show you at what time we posted it to the Discord community, you can actually understand what we are trying to say. Let us allow me try this the Discord community right here. So let it open, and as you can see, this is the prediction that we had yesterday for Phylum Smart 2 Plus. We had one loss. The rest won. This game is the only one, and it's unfortunate. It's just among the two games that actually lost yesterday. Look at this. We had already posted. What time did we post? We posted at 8:58 a.m. And this we had to post a little bit late because the software still refused. Did not allow us to complete our recording, so we couldn't even generate. So we just, as you can see right here, we just took the screenshot and actually posted there as the results for the day. Okay, so make sure you join our Discord community. Uh that will be for your good, because we'd like to help you get these predictions daily and on good time, so that you can bet and actually find the best odds in the market as well. Okay, so having said that, let's go into the first game, the game that we have right today. We have got 21 games to analyze. Let's see what we'll have. So in China, the first game we've got Zhejiang Professional versus Xiandao Hainiu. This game we expect a 4-0 scoreline. That's a total of four. Right here we expect three goals in the game. Right to this end we expect three goals in the game. Right when you come to the first relation, see, we expect a 4-0 scoreline, but the relation says that the away team concedes less, conceding actually very is so strong in this defense, and the team that's playing at home is almost similar and has got almost the same ability in defense, but can concede a goal in the game, having the one is to zero conceding rate. The expected goals we expect a 2-1 and a 3-0. When you come to the first relations, you have a full time one and an over 1.5 in the first relations. For the 100%, we have got a 90% none. We have got a two double chance one or two for 80%. So what are we going to take? We have seen you've got a full time one, and you see that the full time one, you always said it's a free trick that we actually gave you, that whenever you see us say a full time one, you know exactly that's a double chance one or two. That's not a double chance. It goes for the over 1.5. The reason as to have taken the double chance one or two is for the two double chance one or two that you can see at the 80%. Okay, the two double chance one or two is the one that confirms to us that you can actually take the double chance one or two and do it safely. In a game like that, you might be told a full time one winning, and then you go ahead and find team two winning in that game. So the over 1.5 is much better. Okay, so in the next game we've got Scotland. We've got Heart of Midlothian versus Glasgow Rangers. This game we expect 2-3 scoreline. That's a total of 5. Scrolling to the right, we expect 4 goals. And right here, we expect 2-3 scoreline as well. And at this point, we expect 3-4 conceding rate. They've got 3-4 conceding rate. That's awesome. It means there might be a lot of goals in the game, and expected goals you expect 2-3 and 3-4 scoreline. Coming to this side, you expect no relation for the 100%. You expect 2 over 1.5 relation for the 90s, and to this other side, you expect two both team to score for the 80s. So what are we going to settle with? Settle with the both team to score, and also settle with the 1 over 1.5, and that could be a game that you can put on as well. Okay, so those are two games that we have gone into. Now let's go to the third game. We expect in China, we've got Shandong Taishan versus Shanghai Port. This game we expect a 3-2 scoreline. 3-2 scoreline, that's a total of 5. Right here we expect 4 goals, and right here we expect 2-2 scoreline. Scrolling to the right, first relation we're seeing they've got equal conceding rate of 1-1 and possible scorelines of 2-2 and 2-2 as well. So this game, if they've got equal conceding rate, then it means there's a possibility there can be goals and there can also be a winner. But we are also concentrating more so on a relation like this. We are concentrating just for the goals in the game. Okay, so right here we see there is no relation for the 100%. Neither do we have any relation for the 90s. But we have got two double chance 1 or 2 relation for the 80s. Actually, we are going to pick an double chance 1 or 2 because that's what we've been told. So 1-1, if they've got equal conceding rate, not so bad to take the double chance 1 or 2 in the game. Not necessarily should you go for the over 1.5 on this game. I've found a change in let's say what a change in preference once I've seen the double chance 1 or 2 in the what right on the other side. For the 80%, when you go to the next game, we've got in China, we've got Meizhou Haka FC versus Tianjin Jinman Tiger. This game we expect a 0-1 scoreline. 1 goal in the game, we expect 1 goal right here. To this other side, we expect a 0-1 scoreline as well. Right to this side, we expect 2-2 conceding rate and a scoreline of 0-1 and a 0-1. So a 2-2 conceding rate might tell you that the game can actually go on goals because they've got equal conceding rate, and there's a possibility if a team scores, then the other team can as well score in the game. Okay, so in this game we've got in the 100% you have none, in the 90% you have no relation, and in the 80% you've got 2 over 1.5s only. So we are going to pick just the over 1.5 as you have been told in the 80%. Okay, so let's put this in green. Yeah, so let's go to the next game. We'll try to rush a little bit because we don't really know if this software will handle the task as the others, because the others have actually failed. In the next game, we've got China. We've got Chengdou Rongcheng versus Changchun Yatai. You see, this game we expect a 5-2 scoreline. That's a total of 7. Right, you expect 5 goals, and this side you expect a 4-2 scoreline. On the first relations, you're seeing a 1-2 conceding rate. This relation for a 1-2, you always know that you always pick at both team to score and over 1.5. Go and check on the previous games that you've given. The both team to score under what 1.5 and they have 1.5. Look at this one. You've got the expected goals are 4-2 and at 3-2. Right to the relation, we have got no relation for the 100%. Neither do we have for the 90s. We've got a double chance 1 or 2 relation for the 80s. So going for the both team to score is a game. We can actually go for the over 1.5. You can as well go for the over 2.5 if you are looking for what? If you are checking the double chance 1 or 2 at the end, that relation always gives a over 2.5. But the both team to score on the over 1.5 is much safer. Over 1.5 is the safest, but the both team to score is also safer than the over 2.5. So in the next game, we got in China, we got Wuhan 3 Towns versus Shenzhen Peng City. This game we expect a 0-1 scoreline, a total of 1 goals in that game. Scrolling to the right, you've got 1 goal expected in a game and a 0-1 scoreline as well. To the relation, we're seeing team 1 is the one that has got a higher conceding rate. Team 2 is way stronger in the defense, having a 0, and team 1 conceding 2. So the expected goals in the game, you expect a 0-1 and a 0-1. What do we have on the relation? We have got no relation for the 100%, neither do we have for the 90s. For the 80s, you've got an over 1.5 only. So the over 1.5 on just a 0-1 won't really serve us best because we'll be forced to go on someone winning in the game, but let's see. Team one concedes way, well, a lot than team two, but you can as well go with the double chance one or two. But if we don't really have anything, any relation, if we start struggling finding the relation, then that's so bad for us. Okay. So the next game we got in Norway, we got Jealous Elsas versus Groran. This game we expect a 2-2 scoreline. 2-2 scoreline means a 4 goals. Right here we expect 3 goals and a 1-2 scoreline. Right to the relation, we've got a 1-1 conceding rate and a 3-3 possible scoreline and a 1-2 possible scoreline. When you scroll to the relation, you've got a double chance 1 or 2 for the 100%, none for the 90, and an over 1.5 for the 80%. A double chance 1 or 2, a double chance 1 or 2 for the 80. So what are we going to settle with? Look at here, we've got a 1-1 conceding rate. We are going to settle with at both team to score and an over 1.5. Over 1.5, and that could be our take for that game. Okay, so the next game we are going to settle with is in Poland. We're in Poland. We've got Stalowa Wola versus Kotwais Kolobregs. This game we expect a 2-1 scoreline. As you can see, when you round them off, 2-1 scoreline, there's a total of 3. Right here you expect 2 goals, and to this end you expect a 1-1 scoreline. Right to the relation, we've got a 1-1 conceding rate and a 1-1 possible scoreline and a 2-3 possible scoreline as well. Right to this relation, you've got no relation for the 100%, neither do we have any for the 90s. Scrolling to the right as well, you've got 2 of 1.5s and a double chance 1 or 2, 2 of 1.5s and a double chance 1 or 2 for the 80%. Okay, so what are you going to set with? Set with just the over 1.5. You might check the both team to score, but the over 1.5 could be best and safe on that in this option. Okay. So let's go for the next game. We've got in Sweden, we've got Västerås SKFK versus AIK. This game we expect a 2-1 scoreline. When we round them off, a total of 3. Right here we expect 2 goals and a 1-1 scoreline. Right to this relation, we've got a 2-3 conceding rate. 2-3 conceding rate means they've got relatively higher conceding rate, but now see the issue with conceding rate like this might have goals. Yeah, I can't refuse because they've got got very high conceding rate, but normally they do not give us the expected goals as we usually expect. Okay, so what do we have for the relation? For the expected goals, we expect a 1-1 and a 1-1 this on that point. What do you expect on the relation? You've got none for the 100%, none for the 90s. When you scroll to this other side, you expect a 2 of 1.5 and a double chance 1 or 2. You can as well just go with the over 1.5 as well as you have gone with the previous game above there. Okay, that can be it, and you settle and you close on that. Let's go on the next game. The next game we've got in Sweden, you've got Gais versus IFK Norrköping FK. This game we expect a 1-1 scoreline. When you round them off, there's a total of 2. You expect 1 goal in this side. You expect a 1-1 scoreline in that. We expect on the relation, team 2 concedes way higher than team 1, with conceding 2 against team 2 conceding none, and the possible scoreline of 2-1 and a 1-1. What's the relation that we have? We got a full time 1. Look at the full time 1 and the over 1.5 for the 100%, and for the 90s, and a 2 double chance 1 or 2 for the 80s. So this game you can as well go with the over 1.5 and the double chance 1 or 2 if you wish to, but you are not going to get biased on who is going to win on the game, because as you know, guys, the over 1.5 is the only thing that gives us whatever we want. Normally the full-time one does not usually give us as we expect. Okay, so the next game we've got in Sweden, you've got Degerfors IF versus IK Odevold. This game we expect a 6-1 scoreline. There's a total of 7. Right here we expect 5 goals and 4-1 scoreline. The conceding rate, we're seeing team 2 concedes way higher than team 1, where we've got a 1-3 conceding rate. It means team 1, if team 1 goes into the game with the thought and the motivation to go and score and a lot of attack, they might score a couple of goals in the game, and you've got a 2-3 expected goals and a 4-1 expected goals in favor of team 1, and the other says in favor of team 2. Right here for the relations, you've got none for the 100%. You've got an over 1.5 for 90. Scrolling to this other side, you've got a both team to score for the 80s, only one both team to score. So what are we going to settle with? The both team to score an over 1.5. Can as well settle just on someone winning the game, double chance 1 or 2. And a relation like this, it won't be bad. It won't be bad taking a team one winning in the game. You can still go with team one and also an over 1.5 instead of taking the both team to score that was mentioned at the end of that at the right at the rightmost end as it was told. Let's take just the over 1.5, because even if you take a both team to score, then you've got an automatic of 1.5 in the game. Okay, if it happens on the both team to score, so 1.5 is much even safer. Going for Norway, we've got Tromsdalen versus Strindheim. Strindheim, IL. This game we expect a 3-3 scoreline. Total goals 6. We expect a 4 goal scoreline right here. We expect a 2-3 scoreline. What's about the relation? We've got an equal conceding rate of 2-2. The possible scorelines of 2-3 and 2-3. Right to the relation, we've got no relation for the 100%, neither do we have for the 90. What do we have for the 80s? We've got no relation for the 80s neither. So what are we going to take? You've seen we've got a 2-2. We are going to take someone winning in that game. Maybe an over 1.5. Could be possible for a both team to score, but I will just suggest let's take just the over 1.5 as the safest option. Okay, so the double chance 1 or 2 is our bet of that game. The bet of that game, we're taking the double chance 1 or 2. Okay, so in the next game we got in Finland, we got HGS Academia versus Honka Espo. This game we expect a 2-2 scoreline, as you can see right here. Right to this end, we expect 3 games in the goal and a 2-2 scoreline as well. When you come to right here, we got an equal conceding rate of 1-1, relatively lower but equal. What about the possible scoreline? We expect a 2-2 and a 2-3. Right to the relation, we've got an over 1.5 relation and a double chance 1 or 2 for the 100%. We've got an over 1.5 for 90%. We've got a double chance 1 or 2, two double chance 1 or 2, this one and this one, two double chance 1 or 2, two both team to score an over 2.5 for the 80%. So what are we going to take? We are going to take an over 1.5, an automatic both team to score, and probably a double chance 1 or 2 might happen, but let's take just the 2 as we have been told right there. There could be a goal, there could be a winner in the game, but let's pick on what? Let's pick on the both team to score and the over 1.5 in the game. Okay. The next game we got in Finland, we've got Futura Porvo versus NJS. This game we expect a 1-2 scoreline, as you see right here, 1-2 scoreline. When you scroll to the right, you expect 2 goals and a 1-2 scoreline as well. Possible their conceding rate at 3-3, meaning they've got equal conceding rate, and a possible scoreline of 1-2 and 0-2 in favor of team 2. What about the relations? We've got no relation for the 100%. Neither do we have for the 90s. Do you have any? We've got an over 1.5 relation for the 80%. So what are we going to settle with? You've got a 2-1. We're just going to settle with probably someone winning in the game. Especially with someone winning in the game because of the equal conceding rate right on that other end. Okay, so scrolling this one to clear up space. So we got still in Finland, we got EPS Espo versus Vajakoski. This game we expect a 3-1 scoreline. That's a total of 4. Right to this end, you expect 3 goals and a 2-1 scoreline. Right to this point, you expect a 2-3 conceding rate, relatively higher for both of them. Team 2 having a higher conceding rate than Team 1, but the possible scorelines we expect a 2-1 and a 2-1 as well. Right to the relation, you've got no relation for the 100%, neither do we have for the 90. We have got an over 1.5 relation for the 80s only. The over 1.5 relation for the 80s only. You can as well take the over 1.5, but I will settle with, well, let's check on the first relation. I expect a 2-1, 2-1, and a 2-3. The 1.5 could happen, yeah, as you have been told in the 80%. And that's because we expect a 3-2 scoreline, a 3-1 scoreline, so an over 1.5, probably a double chance 1 or 2 because we expect there will be a 3-2 scoreline. Okay, so let's scroll this one down there and then put this one up there. So the next game we got in Finland, we got KPV Atlantis. This is we expect a 2-3 scoreline. Not a 2-3. We expect a 3-3-1 scoreline. That's a total of 4. Right here, you expect 3 goals. You expect a 2-1 scoreline as well. Right here, you expect a 2-1 conceding rate, where team one is the one that has got a relatively higher conceding rate, and a 2-2 possible scoreline and a 2-1 possible scoreline as well. You expect a 2 over 1.5 relations for the 100%. We've got an over 1.5 relation for the 90s. We've got two. How many do you have? We've got a couple. We've got 4 double chance 1 or 2. We've got 3 both team to score and 2 over 1.5. So what are we going to settle with in this game? We are supposed to settle with the both team to score in the game, just a 1, and then we expect an over 1.5, as we have been told by what? By the relation and a double chance 1 or 2 winning in the game. For the 80%, both team to score, you take it just for the 80s as well, and the over 1.5 just for the 90s and for the 100. So let's scroll down. That's the prediction here for that game. Let's scroll to the next game. We've got in Belgium, we've got KV Mechelen versus KVC Westerlo. This game we expect a 3-2 scoreline. There's a total of 5. Right here, we expect 4 goals. Right here, we expect a 3-2 scoreline as well. And we expect an conceding rate of 2-2 and possible scoreline of 2-2, 3-2 scoreline as well. Let's see the relations. We've got no relation for the hundreds, no, an over 1.5 relation for the 90s, and over 1.5 relation only over 1.5, and a both team to score relation for the 80s. So what are we going to settle with? The 2-2. Let's settle with the over 1.5 and say and close on that. Okay. The 2-2 can as well give you what have we seen? The 2-2 has given us both you can as well go with the double chance 1 or 2, because it seems probably it will consider there will be a team that might win in the game. Let's see on this other side. You expect in Denmark we've got Midtjylland versus Aalborg. This game we expect a 1-2 scoreline. That's a 1-2. Right here expect 2 goals and 1-2 scoreline. Right to this point we expect 2-3 conceding rate and possible scoreline of 2-2, 2-0 and 1-2. Right to the relation we've got no relation for the 100% and over 1.5 relation for the 90s. We've got two of 1.5s and a both team to score for the what? For the 80s. So what are you going to settle with? You're going to settle with the over 1.5 for the 80s and for the 90s. Okay. Having settled with that, that could be enough for that. Let's take on the next game we've got in Estonia. We've got JK Tallinna Kalev versus Nome JK Kalju. This game we expect a 3-2 scoreline. Right to the scroll it, we've got 4 goals expected. The other side we expected 5. Here we expect 4. Right to this one, we expect 2-2 scoreline. Right to the here, we expect a 2-1 conceding rate and a 2-2 scoreline and a 2-2 scoreline as well. When you go to the relation, you got an over 1.5 and a double chance relation and a double chance 1 or 2 for the 100%, an over 1.5 for the 90s. A double chance, how many double chance? We've got 2 double chance 1 or 2, two both team to score, and an over 1.5 relation for the 80s. So what are we going to settle with? A double chance 1 or 2 winning in the game. Okay, we can as well settle with the both team to score, but with the over 1.5, but it's okay. We also take the double chance 1 or 2 in that game. Okay, the next game we've got in Sweden, we've got Torslado IK versus Jönköping Sodra. This game we've got a 2-1 scoreline. 2-1 scoreline. When you scroll it, we've got 3 goals. They coincide. When you expect also a 2-1 scoreline as well. The conceding rates at 2-2. Look right here at 2-2 and a 2-1 possible scoreline and a 2-1 possible scoreline as well. Right to the relation, we've got no relation for the 100%. Neither do we have got an over 1.5 relation for the 90s. To the right here, we expect a 2 over 1.5 and a both team to score. So what are we going to settle with? You're going to settle with an over 1.5. Let's check on the relation. We expect a 2-1 and a 2-1 and a 2-1. So we also expect right here a double chance 1 or 2 winning in that game. Okay, there could be a both team to score as well, but let's just take on the over double chance 1 or 2. Okay, so in the final game that we have today, we've got in Sweden. Let's put this on right here. We've got in Sweden. In Sweden, what do we have? We've got Oskarshamns versus Dvakeres IF. That game we expect a 1-1 scoreline. When you scroll to this side, you expect 2 goals and a 1-1 scoreline as well. To the relation, you expect a 2-1 and a 2-2 possible scoreline. We have got a 1-1 possible scoreline. The conceding rate remains at 2-1, where team one is one that seems to concede relatively higher than team two. When you come to the relation, we've got no relation for the 100%, neither do we have any for the 90s. But you've got a 2 of 1.5 and a double chance 1 or 2 for the 90s. So what are we going to settle with? We're going to settle with someone winning in that game. I will go with just the someone winning in that game. Another 1.5 possibly, but let's just go with the someone winning and a double chance 1 or 2 winning in that game. Okay. So those are the games that we have today, guys. As you have seen, those are 21 games that we have actually analyzed. We'll wish that you guys make sure that join our Discord community. I won't stop insisting that because we understand that it will be helpful for you guys, and it is very very cheap for everyone to just join the Discord community. Is very very cheap for because we are just charging less than even we are charging in cents per day because you're only paying $5 per year and 350 shillings per year. We could actually give you it free, but we'd really like to also you to help us grow the channel and also grow the services that we want to give you. So make sure that you join our Discord community. And yeah, and also even our Phylum Smart 2 Plus. Yes, today we are going to do, after this directly, we are going to work on our Phylum Smart 2 Plus. You see, yesterday we lost on this game, and it was so bad for that to happen, okay? But the previous day we actually did it. We actually made the 2.97 and the 2.1 right here to the community. As you can see, we're still posting, we're still doing our things. Yesterday we did the 16 out of 18 games win, and both of them are there just to help you guys maximize on your profit. So make sure that you come and join our Discord community and also our Finance Smart 2 Plus. So how do you join? Joining both of them, either of them, you actually just have to go directly to the YouTube channel. Not to the YouTube channel, to the website. Go and click to the website that you're going to find. The link at the description of this video. You'll go and find the link to the description of this video, and that link will take you. There are two links. One link will take you directly to the website homepage where you find everything, but there'll be a link down there below it that will take you directly now to the payment page. Now, when you get to the payment page, now that's where you are going now to just make your payments, and then you'll be directed now to the admin's WhatsApp, and the admin will confirm that you've actually paid, and it will be you'll be sent the link to the Discord community. Or if you want to join if you want to receive them through your email, you'll just register with the admin, and he will be sending you the predictions every single, and the files every single day through your email. Okay. So having said that, guys, I really want to wish you a good day, all the best in the bets that you actually make, and ensure that you bet responsibly. Okay. So till next time, adios.